Namaste. Welcome to MAP, the Museum of Art and Photography. And welcome back to those of you who had joined us yesterday. My sincere gratitude for joining us today. I'm Ricky Kej, and I will be your host today for the Bursts of Sound section of this amazing ongoing Art is Life SOUNDFRAMES festival. So as I mentioned yesterday, I'm a musician and an environmentalist. And for the last few years, the only kind of music that I create is about the environment, sustainability, and positive social impact around those areas. And that is why I'm super proud to present this section, because the kind of musicians we've curated for you are absolutely amazing. For them, music is not just some sort of a profession, but also a way of life. So what you're going to see today is true artistic expression in varied forms of music, genres, and styles. Now, even though we've curated who the performers are, we have strictly stayed away from curating the performances itself. So we have given complete freedom to each and every performer to come up with something that they wanted to express through this show. So we've done our best to film the musicians, not in a sterilized studio environment, but what they would consider to be their own natural habitat. So these recordings will not have the perfect pristine audio quality that you would expect from a studio recording, but a more natural, holistic sound, the way that music was actually meant to be enjoyed. So this is going to be loads and loads of fun. So let's kickstart this second session today with a song about equality. A song that tells us that all of us have a purpose in this world, no matter how seemingly insignificant we may feel we are. So on vocals, we have Grammy nominee Lonnie all the way from New York. On bass, we have London McDaniel. On guitars, we have Billy Golecki. On drums, we have Nate Houghton. And I will be joining them on keyboards. This song is called Something to Live Up To.
There's something amazing we are here to do, like those who came before us. We've got something to live up to. Doesn't matter where you come from, if you're old, if you're young, rich or poor, there is so much to do. We've got something to live up to. There's something amazing we are here to do, like those who came before us. We've got something to live up to. Doesn't matter the color of your skin, short or tall, we're all in. There's a purpose for me and you, and we've got something to live up to. There's something amazing we are here to do, like those who came before us. We've got something to live up to. Some who came before sought to stop the wars or bring equality to you and me. But now it's our turn to show what we've learned. There's something amazing we are here to do, like those who came before us. We've got something to live up to. you've got something to live up to. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that performance. Now, all of us have something to live up to, don't we? Now, I'm super excited about our next performance. All of us eat food, right? So we do eat food, right? All of us enjoy food, right? And food will never go out of fashion. So when all of us eat food, we all enjoy food, and food is something that will never go out of fashion, then don't you think that the top profession in our country should be farming? And farmers should be the superheroes of our country. We should be celebrating our farmers. So for some reason, when we think about great food, our mind only goes to the chefs who have actually created the meal. And of course, they are amazing artists themselves. But without the farmers, none of these meals would even exist. And they are the most hardworking and the most underappreciated in the entire chain of actually creating our food. So for our next performance, we have traveled to Araku Valley in Andhra Pradesh, where there is a revolution of sorts when it comes to farming. The natural farming revolution. Farming with zero pesticides, chemicals, GMO, fertilizer, etc. The purest form of growing our food. Now this type of farming has been adopted by the tribal farmers. And many of them are musicians and singers with songs that have been passed down from generation to generation orally. Now these songs are about farming, nature, coexistence, harvest, family, etc. All topics which are really relevant today, in fact more relevant today than they were ever before. So I'm super thrilled and excited to present to you a few short performances by the farmers of Araku Valley. Here are the farmers of Araku Valley.
Tihi gari gazili alokai kumigo tolo tolo. Nuna kumigo tolo murto nai polo murto je polo. Ane samoste kaile bolo bolte roilai. Enoni samoste kaile bolo. Ane suno mora kota bonduro barota. ए बाबू जानीले सरंग पानी ए जानीले सरंग पानी बोलते रोइलाई ए ननी जानीले सरंग पानी आसिलु रे सई को पोखरा नाई देखो बकोरा नाई आसिलु रे सई को पोखरा नाई को भोकोरा नाई लादो चढ़ाई गीत न गाईबी आँखे मुए देखा नाई ननी मुए देखा नाई का की सोते हे बाबू मुए देखा नाई मारी लारे पानी से बेला का जानी एनोने चारी को तीर में गोटानी ये मनो खोले बाबू आनाई काय देबू तुमके जाला भूट और बारो बानी ये ती करी कसिली कायोलो एनोनी कुमी गो तो तोलो तोलो कुमी गो तो तोलो अमूर्तो काय पोलो ए बाबू समस्ते काइले बोलो ए फोटो जबाट सडक काई बाटो ए ननी सडक जे बाटो निनी फडिया चाहिँ गसर्ला काई गाटो ए बाबू चालो सकी देखी जीवा तुमे यामे दोनो एकान्तो काइतिले ए बाबू नावे बोसी के लुतीबा ए नावे बोसी के लुतीबा बोलते रोइलाई ए ननी नावे बोसी के लुतीबा
बधुसे मार्दिगो लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से कांजी बधू से मार्दी गोता लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से पूंगा बधू से मार्दी गोता लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से महाबधू से मार्दी गोता लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से देरका बधू से मार्दी गोता लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से हिगा बधू से मार्दी गोता लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से होपा बधू से मार्दी गोता लिडो से ताड़ियां लिडो से भाई काजल लिडो से
मनुमागी जीवी चलो बड़ी जीवी हमारी बड़ी मनुमागी जीवी मली 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 रागी गली मनुमागी जीवी चलो बड़ी जीवी मली मनुमागी जीवी चलो बड़ी जीवी उली जनु गुली तरह हनी डरा सुखिया गाठी रोटू मारा अरे तुम्हारे जुदारा कैसा गुदारा हमारी गाड़ी तुम्हारे फेजू दरा मली 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 रागी गाली अरे तुम्हारे फेजू दरा उनका सागू दरा हमारी गाड़ी तुम्हारे फेजू दरा मली तुम्हारे फेजू दरा उनका सागू दरा उली जलू
Wasn't that amazing? Music in its ancient, purest form. No commercialization, no Bollywood or pop influence, no academics, just music from the soul and the heart passed down from generations. So hello everyone, namaste. For those of you who have just joined in, I'm Ricky Kej and I'll be your host today for the Bursts of Sound section of this amazing ongoing Art is Life SOUNDFRAMES festival. Next up, we have a Yakshagana performance. Now, Yakshagana is a type of traditional theatre developed in the state of Karnataka and in the Kasaragod district in Kerala. It combines dance, music, dialogue, costume, makeup, and stage technique with a unique style and form. So it is one of the very few true interdisciplinary performance art forms. It is believed to have evolved from pre-classical music and theatre during the period of the Bhakti movement. It is sometimes simply called Atta or Atta, meaning the play. This theatre style is mainly found in the coastal regions of Karnataka in various forms. Now, Yakshagana is traditionally presented from dusk to dawn. Of course, our performance today is not going to be from dusk to dawn. It's just going to be a few minutes. I don't think that this digital platform will allow us to show you a performance from dusk to dawn. Anyway, its stories are drawn from the Ramayana, from the Mahabharata, from the Bhagavata, and from other epics from both Hinduism and Jainism and other ancient Indic traditions. Our performer today is at the forefront of this art when it comes to the younger generation. A fourth generation Yakshagana artist, Shridhar Hegde Keremane, in my opinion, is really carrying the torch of this art form forward and popularizing it among people from around the world, people who would normally not have the opportunity to experience this art form. So here is Shridhar Hegde Keremane's group Shri Idagunji Mahaganapati Yakshagana Mandali Keremane, performing a scene from the epic Ramayana. This one is the fight between Wali and Sugriva.
ಲೋಕಕಂಟಕನಾದಂಥ ವಾಲಿಯ ನಿಗ್ರಹ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ನನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಿಗ್ರಹ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ಕೃತ್ಯಗಳಿಂದಾಗಿ ನಾವೇ ನಿಗ್ರಹಿಸಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಒದಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಏನೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಳುಕುಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ, ಅನುಮಾನಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
ರಾಮದೇವ, ಬೃಹತ್ತಾದ ಪರ್ವತದೋಪಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಪರ್ವತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದುಂದುಬಿ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥವನ ಅಟ್ಟೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರತಿನಿತ್ಯ ಒಂದು ಮೊಳ.
ಈ ಪರ್ವತ ಇದು ದುಂದುಬಿಯ ಒಡಲು.
ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಯೋಜನಾವಾಚೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಈ ಸಪ್ತತಾಳ ವೃಕ್ಷಗಳು ನಮ್ಮಣ್ಣ ಒಂದು ಬಾಣವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುವುದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಪಟ 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 ಎಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮರವೇ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಯಾವ ಸಂಶಯ
ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ
ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ವಾಲಿಯ ಕರರೊಳಗೆ ನೀನೆಂದು
ಮುಹೂರ್ತ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕಾಲ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ. ಯಾವ ಮುಹೂರ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ಯೋ ನೋಡು, ನಿನ್ನ ಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಬಾಗಿಲು ತೆರೆ.
ಸಂಶಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅಣ್ಣನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಯುದ್ಧಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನು ಸಿದ್ಧನಾಗ.
ಈಗಿಂದೀಗಲೇ ಯುದ್ಧವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ.
ನೀನು ಮತ್ತು ನಿನ್ನ ಅಣ್ಣ ವಾಲಿ ಯುದ್ಧವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ,
ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಅಣ್ಣ ವಾಲಿ ಯುದ್ಧವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ.
ನಾನು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ ದೂರದಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೇನೆ.
ಹಾಗೇ ಆಗಲಿ. ನಮೋ ನಮಃ.
ನಿನಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬಾರದೆ. ನೀನು ಬಿಡುವ ನೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಾರಿದೆ.
ಮಾಡದೆಯಾದ ರುಮೆಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡು, ಬಿಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಾನು ಸತಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆನು, ನಾನು ಸತಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆನು. ಜವದಿ ಮರಳಿ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮರಳಿ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀನು ಹಿಂದೆ ಪಡೆದ ಭಂಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರದೆಲ್ಲ.
ಸುಗ್ರೀವ ಅಣ್ಣಯ್ಯ ವಾಯು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಏನೇ ಹೇಳಿದರು,
ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಬಂದವ ಪೆಟ್ಟು ತಿಂದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಸಾಯಿಸು ಇಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಪಾಪಿ. ವಾಲಿಯ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ 4 ಕಾಲ ಬದುಕಿಕೋ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಜಾಗ್ರತೆ. ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಬೇಕಾ ನಿನಗೆ? ಕೊಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ನಪ್ಪ. ಪಾಪಿ
ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು. ಹೋದನನ್ನ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು, ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು. ಹೋದನನ್ನ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು, ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು, ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು. ಹೋದನನ್ನ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದು ಆದರಿಸಿದನು, ಆದರಿಸಿದನು. ಮೊದಲಿಸಿದನು ಇನ್ನು ಸಾಕಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ತೊಳ್ಳಿಯು ಇನ್ನು ಸಾಕಯ್ಯ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತೊಳ್ಳಿಯು ಮೋಮೋದೀಪ ಮಂಜುಳಾಕರ ಎನ್ನ ವೈರಿಯ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ನೀ ಎನ್ನ ವೈರಿಯ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡೆ ಚಂದವಾಗಿಯೇ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡೆ ಚಂದವಾಗಿಯೇ.
What a beautiful art form Yakshagana is. I have in fact experienced a dusk to dawn performance, and it was one of the most magical experiences of my life. So our next performer is all the way from Hawaii and a 2020, that is this year, Grammy Award winner. So he won the Grammy Award this year. My close friend, Kimo. Now Jim is recognized as one of the world's top slack key guitarists and brings his own unique musical perspective to this great acoustic guitar tradition. Now in 1985, after a long summer on the road with musical satirist Weird Al Yankovic, all of us have heard of Weird Al, so Jim, who plays with him, he made his first trip to Hana, Maui and fell in love with the cultural and the physical landscape of Hawaii, sometimes spending a couple of months and even a year there. So it was there that he also discovered the ki ho ilu, or it is more commonly called as the slack key guitar, an old Hawaiian style of playing where the strings actually loosened or slackened to different tunings, allowing bass chords and melody to be played simultaneously. So now Jim was already a fan of playing in altered, non-standard tunings, and he quickly fell in love with the gentle spirit of slack key guitar playing and the great sense of discovery that comes with exploring new tunings. So Jim didn't concentrate on learning the standard riffs and songs, but instead he developed his own slack key vocabulary, which now defines his unique approach to this great tradition. So here is Kimo from his studio in Hawaii performing a piece for us. So Jim will be performing Holo Holo Hana Be, a composition of his. So here we go, Kimo. Wow, that was amazing. I can listen to Jim Kimo West playing on the guitar all day, pretty much every day. So hello everyone, namaste. For those of you who have just joined in, I'm Ricky Kej and I'll be your host today for the Bursts of Sound section of this amazing ongoing Art is Life SOUNDFRAMES festival. So next up, we go to Bengal and explore another ancient living tradition, the mystic music traditions of over 1,000 years old of the Bauls of Bengal. Bauls are a non-conformist sect having gurus, that is mentors, but no dogmas, no rituals, no religious institutions or scriptures. So their path to God or spirituality is defined through music. The Baul tradition was declared as an intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO. So the Bauls of Bengal have kept their philosophies alive for over 1,000 years, but of course modern demands threaten their simple, enlightened lifestyles. Now, along with some amazing friends of mine, that is Sairam, Sagi Raju, Vikram Sampath and Rajiv Sharma, we filmed a soon-to-be-released documentary on these amazing traditions, and we got the opportunity to collaborate with an amazing Baul musician, Gautam Das Baul. So here is a performance by Gautam Das Baul.
ওরে পাবি রে অমূল্য নিধি পাবি বর্তমানে দিব্য জ্ঞানে সহজে মানুষ ভোজে দেখ না রে দিব্য জ্ঞানে সহজে মানুষ ভোজে দেখি না রে দিব্য জ্ঞানে মানুষের চরণ দুটি নিত্য বস্তু হবে খাটে ভজ মানুষের চরণ দুটি আর নিত্য বস্তু হবে খাটে ওরে মরিলে শোধ হবে মাটি মরিলে শোধ হবে মাটি তরায় ভেদ নাও জেনে দিব্য জ্ঞানে ও সহজে মানুষ ভোজে দেখে না রে দিব্য জ্ঞানে বেহেস্ত খানা তা শুনেও মন মানে না মোলে পাবো বেহেস্ত খানা তা শুনেও মন মানে না ওরে বাকির লোভে নগদ পাওনা বাকির লোভে নগদ পাওনা কে ছাড়ে এ ভুবনে জ্ঞানী সহজে মানুষ ভোজে देखना रे दीपो ज्ञानी
And finally, we are at the end of this burst of sound section. So to conclude, let's go all the way to Vietnam. So I had met Phuong, this amazing musician, in 2015 over the internet when I wanted a unique sound for one of my songs. So Phuong plays a very traditional Vietnamese instrument called the Dan Bau. So it is a single-stringed instrument. But a great musician like her, like Phuong, can make this one string express more than probably even 1,000 strings. So while the earliest written records of the Dan Bau date its origin to 1770, scholars estimate its age to be up to 1,000 years older than that. A popular legend of its beginning tells of a blind woman playing it in the market to earn a living for her family while her husband was at war. So whether this tale is true or not, it remains to be found out, but the Dan Bau has historically been played by blind musicians. So until recent times, its soft volume, because it's got a really soft volume, limited its musical context to where it could be actually used. So now, of course, with electronics, it can be amplified. The Dan Bau played solo is central to Vietnamese folk music, a genre still popular today in the country. Its other traditional application is also as an accompaniment to poetry readings. With the invention of the magnetic pickup, the usage of the Dan Bau spread to ensembles and also to contemporary Asian pop and rock music. Now electronics designed for the electric guitar are sometimes employed in the Dan Bau to further expand its tonal palette. So here we have my favorite Dan Bau player, one of my favorite musicians in general, Phuong. much, everyone, for experiencing this segment. So grateful to you for joining us. All my very, very best wishes, and have a great rest of the day.